Ebrel. Peter Beardsley is onside. Cotty's in the middle for the goal. Roger Milford looked across at the linesman and saw no flag. Allen, Lineker darting in again. It's in this time. It is 1-1. A few better at taking them from the left than Sheedy. From the right, rather, with the left foot. Watson claiming that it's a penalty, and it's given. David Watson shoved aside. And it's banged in by Cotty. Shika. He's got to place the cross here. Oh, and Torstvedt's not dealing with it decisively. Retrieved by Mark Ward. Everton with plenty of players in the centre. Ebrel can use Ward again if he wants, which he does. Ratcliffe. And Varshika, there's no flag. Tottenham all over the place again. Yes! It is the hat-trick.
Sterling the long one towards the near post, and Chapman doesn't get there. Here's Hodge, and the first goal is scored by Steve Hodge. And a free kick is going to be awarded against Phil Kite here for kicking the ball from outside his area. I think Sterling might whack it in hard. He does, and he scores! And Sterling maintains his astonishing record of taking it out on Sheffield United. Delightfully done by McAllister. He saw the space. Look at the pass as well. It's gone out to speed. Forward goes Dorigo into the Sheffield penalty area. It's a penalty. Brought down by Ian Bryson. And Leeds have the chance to go 3 up. Sterling and McAllister, I think, are arguing about who is to take the penalty. They are. And yet another talking point is to be hoped from Leeds' point of view. He scores. He does. And it's 3-0. Chapman, speed. Must be number 4 for Steve Hodge. And how simple it was. 2 for Hodge, 2 for Sterling, 4 goals in 47 minutes. And Leeds are running riot with the match. Here's Whitehouse's cross. Oh, and there's a firm header and a goal from Jamie Hoyland. Shot for Leeds. Oh, and the back pass. Oh, it's let Tony Agana in. He can make it 4-2 here, and he has done. But Gannon's free kick invites a header. Lukic punches it down. Bradshaw scores for Sheffield United.
Chelsea becoming predictably unpredictable. They're tenacious when behind, suspiciously fragile when in front. Beautiful footwork there by Kerry Dixon to set up Graham Lasso for the first. Poor defending by Arsenal standards let them in for a second. This time Lasso was the provider, Kevin Wilson the scorer, and Chelsea were well and truly in command. The game turned when Vinnie Jones was adjudged to have handled the ball, although he and all the Chelsea defenders close by strenuously deny any contact was made. Lee Dixon, who took the throw, also took the penalty. They equalised following Anders Limpar's corner. Ian Wright's touch was just enough to deflect it past Hitchcock for his 5th goal in 3 games since moving from Crystal Palace. Arsenal's winner by Kevin Campbell. Powerful stuff to cap a great fight back by the reigning champions with their 26th goal in the league this season. Now that's good going. Crystal Palace in their Brazilian-style away kit, fooled by a bit of Brazilian-style impudence from Paul Williams. The back heel setting up Nigel Worthington. Palace hit back when Chris Woods failed to deal with a Jeff Thomas swerver adequately enough, and Mark Bright was on it quick as a flash to equalise. After that, it became the David Hirsch show, back after a 7-week layoff. Note the little glance there, and then the big finish. Here he is again, poaching at the far post to turn in Roland Nielsen's cross. Palace thought he was offside. The pictures don't prove anything one way or the other. For the fourth, and from Nigel Worthington's cross, Hurst was in there again. Nigel Martin looking slightly bemused at this stage, touching Hurst pullback straight into Carlton Palmer's path. Coventry moved up to 5th by winning at Upton Park. The exciting Zimbabwean international Peter Unlove setting up Kevin Gallagher for the only goal of the game. Count the crowd is becoming the pre-match routine at Selhurst Park on non-Palace days. Just over 3,500 for Wimbledon against Norwich. Scott Fitzgerald putting the Dons 1-up. Wimbledon, according to their owner Sam Hammam, are currently losing up to £5,000 a day. Norwich, who've been going well, equalised through Darren Beckford, his first goal for the club. Now, wherever they play, at home or away, Wimbledon remain a lovable handful and a great inspiration for less glamorous clubs. Everyone closing in on Andy Clark there and leaving John Fashanu all alone. For the third goal, Norwich didn't make the same mistake. Clark's marker did his best, but Clark opted to go solo. 3-1. Rangers still haven't won at home. The other statistic of major significance, Des Walker's back in business. As for the goals, the impish Gary Crosby laid on the first for Teddy Sheringham, another £2 million man doing what he was bought for. It was Sheringham at the double, Carl Tyler's flick on, and a classy finish to a classic near-post corner routine. After a scrappy goal to concede from Luton's point of view, Alec Chamberlain failing to prevent Dalian Atkinson's cross from reaching Kevin Richardson in the 3rd minute, Villa stays their own goal of the day competition. Following Richardson's 4th of the season, 3 crackers. A flowing move with a thunderous finish by Cyril Regis. That really was vintage Cyril. It was Dalian Atkinson's first game at Villa Park, and he showed the fans what they've been missing. Powerhouse stuff to set up a spectacular header by Dwight York. Philip Gray missed a penalty for Luton and nearly snapped the bar in the process. Another inch and it would have been just like Tony Cotty's. Paul Mortimer, and an exquisite finish at the end of a meandering sort of run. To score, the ball could only go in one place, and that was inch perfect.
Crossed in again, Alan Shearer took it well on the chest, couldn't turn away from Barlow. Milligan went crashing in, Barlow still hasn't got it clear, and Oldham have paid the price for some slack defending. Alan Shearer is the man who's punished them. Well, they had 2 or 3 chances to get it clear, but Barlow in the end just unable to force it back to his keeper, and Shearer was in, and Southampton are in front. Jobson. Marshall on. Rick Holden trying to help it into the path of Graham Sharp. Flowers came out, didn't claim it. Great chance, Oldham level. Nicky Henry's got the equaliser midway through the second half.
It's a nice ball played for Irwin. But Irwin's got his problems there against Rob Jones. He wins it in the end. It comes now to Robson. A shot on the turn by him. A wonderful save by Hooper. Walters in towards Burrows. Valuable header that time by Bruce. Hits Ince with it. Turns it on now for McClare. Giggs away on the left for him. Here's Ryan Giggs taking on Steve Nicol. Trying to turn him one way. Gets a lovely little toss in. Oh, off the way there. Ken Jaspers puts it in there. And just wide of the post from Hughes.
I think this game now is so open, Brian, because although United possibly have the bulk of the half, when Liverpool break, they always look to me as if they could be very dangerous.
There's the man from the Ukraine, Kachelkis. Oh, Ablett will be in trouble for that. And he's already been booked. I think it's going to be a red card for Gary Ablett. It is. Bruce. Blackmore. Hughes. Burrows getting tangled up there. Everybody confusing everybody else at the moment.
Well, the referee has spotted Mark Hughes. I don't know what he did, whether he spat at Burrows or whether he headed him, but he certainly did something there. And the referee spotted him, and this could be a...
It's a red card for Mark Hughes.
Manchester City.
Meanwhile, we're going behind early in the second half at Notts County. Dean Thomas forcing his way through. But they were level within 3 minutes. Michael Sheeran's first senior goal. Now, remember Clive Allen, plucked from obscurity because of injury. This shot didn't make it. But the penalty certainly did. Now, some defending so bizarre, David White couldn't believe it. But he recovered and let Allen volley the kind of first-time goal he used to score a dozen times a season. Afterwards, Allen launched an astonishing attack on manager Peter Reid, saying they hadn't spoken for 10 weeks, and he now has to train with the juniors. Their expressions tell it all.